Express is hiring Class A CDL drivers for dedicated runs. Great pay, immediate hires. Call 833-BEST-WAY today, 833-237-8929 or bestwayexpress.com.
Your Classic Hits Fairfield area weather forecast. Cloudy skies today, high 72. Mostly cloudy tonight, low 50. Partly cloudy, 72 tomorrow. For Friday, mostly sunny, high of 80. Sunny and 85 on Saturday, and the outlook for Sunday, mostly sunny, high 88. Overnight low was 50. Yesterday's high was 79. Currently, humidity at 95%. Winds are calm, and the pressure at 30.12. Partly cloudy right now. We've got 54 here at the WFIW studios east of Fairfield.
Uh-oh, guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Huh? Anybody? Julie, hey, guess what day it is? Oh, come on, I know you can hear me. Mike. What day is it, Mike? Leslie, guess what today is?
It's hump day.
Woo-hoo!
K-O.
K.O.
K-O.
K.O. K.O.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
It's glad to be back. Took a day off. Regenerated. I'm Mike Dreeth. That's Mark Turner over here. And over here, the great provocateur, Ken Odie.
Morning.
Mr. Ote, how you doing, sir?
I'm good. This weather is absolutely
isn't it great?
fantastic. We could use a little rain, though.
Mm-hmm.
We could use a little parched out there.
Some rain.
You were at that city council meeting last night.
I was there.
Yeah, and
You seen me.
I seen you there. Yeah, and
Oh, he didn't see you. He didn't seen you. He synced you.
unanimous.
S-E-N-T.
Got unanimous votes.
S-E-E-N-T. I synced you.
They were all in agreement, weren't they?
They were.
All in agreement on matters. You had that would have been 7-0 or no 8-0 because you count the Mayor Pro Tem's vote, right?
Correct.
So
But there was at least one person absent.
Yeah,
right?
7.
So there was 7.
One, yeah.
Alderman Griffith was absent.
That's right. They did have a couple of interesting discussions. A discussion. It was like deja vu all over again. I remember when Mary John used to be upset about downtown parking, and they had that discussion one more time.
And she's right.
Don't know how they're going to change that, though. I mean, you'd have to have police at $5 a ticket marking people's tires downtown to make sure they're not there for 2 hours.
I think we
right?
can get a motorcycle at an Army surplus thing.
From World War One.
Yeah.
Blackjack.
Blackjack Pershing's motorcycle.
Yep.
I think that's available.
Well, who's
I don't
gonna-
know.
I like
I
that.
tell you what, in retirement, that would be a great job for you. You could, and listen, I don't think we should arm you.
Who can name the meter man we had for many years? The Reverend Glenn Means.
And
Old
he was
Meanie.
the meter guy.
He was the meter guy.
They even talked about bringing meters back.
One of the finest men I have ever known. Good man. But
Would meters pay for themselves?
I don't know.
I doubt
You'd
it
have to
very
have them in the
much.
parking lots. And
Well, you'd have to do
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Maybe $1 an hour.
You'd have to have more than just, downtown on Main Street. You'd have to have them on Delaware, and you'd have to have them in the parking lots, like the city parking lot right across on Delaware.
I think they
across the
should buy
street from
4 or 5
from the post office.
4 or 5 tire boots, wheel boots, and
The
use
Denver
those.
boot. The Denver boot.
Put them on there.
Well,
And then A&E could come here, and we could be part of that show.
Yeah,
be
I could
great.
generate some money.
the real problem, though, is, so let me just say it, people that own or operate businesses that park right in front of their business, thus depriving a paying customer from voting.
Folks, there are parking
from
lots.
parking
There are
lots.
side streets.
Yeah.
There's an alley behind most of the businesses on both Main and Delaware.
Mm-hmm. City Hall has a parking lot. There's one east of the post office. Methodist Church has a parking lot.
All you got to do is just walk a little bit.
Oh my gosh.
God forbid you walk. You're not going to get wet if you do.
So the college says the departure of their baseball coach had nothing to do with the COVID outbreak, I'm going to take them at their word.
Yeah. Yeah.
But nonetheless, this is a pretty odd time to be departing your job as a baseball coach.
It is. He's my neighbor.
What with the spring season going to be starting here in about, 6 months?
Well, yeah, but they have a fall season.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I mean, they don't keep
the
score,
fall
but
season was canceled, so
they're not playing any games in the fall?
no,
You're sure?
I'm positive.
I don't know.
I didn't know that. I really didn't.
Yeah, I mean, no, they're not playing. They're not playing any fall sports
Okay.
in junior college athletics.
All right. Well, I knew that they weren't
Outside
doing
of like golf and cross country and things like that.
non-contact.
Yeah.
And horseback riding.
Yeah.
Teddy.
The
Teddy
equi-
gets to ride her horse.
The equestrian bobcats. Yeah. All right. You know what? I'm
That'd
a
be the
little.
Equestra Cats.
Teddy
Sounds like a Disney movie, doesn't it?
Teddy Pritzker gets to ride her horse. I don't want to.
Don't get it started.
I'm not going to get it started.
Don't get it
His
started.
daughter's name is Teddy.
Teddy. Teddi. Probably short for Theodore or something. I don't know.
Theodora.
Theodora.
You're talking about the governor of the state of Illinois, right?
He may be. Well,
He is.
I'm
That's all
going
there is
to be
it.
nice this morning.
Be nice. You know what? I want you guys to examine something with me for a second, because I'm a little worried about myself. You know, I'm a child of rock and roll. Grew up
Right.
60s, 70s. Listen to rock and roll. All of a sudden, for whatever reason, over the last couple of weeks, I've been listening to a lot of jazz. Cool jazz.
What kind of jazz?
Well, in particular,
I mean, is it like freeform jazz? Is it older jazz? Is it the newfangled
no,
jazz?
it's not fusion or anything like
Yeah.
that. It's the one artist that I really like that seems to be right in the sweet spot is a guy by the name of Coleman Hawkins. He's no longer with us.
Late 40s, early 50s.
Yeah,
wasn't it?
he died in '69. He's a tenor sax,
Okay.
and for whatever reason, now I've always been a fan of Steely Dan, which has a fairly strong jazz influence to it.
Right.
But I took the day off and I did paperwork all day up in the man cave, and I listened to jazz all day, and I'm worried.
All right,
about myself.
get
Why
your-
would you be worried?
Get your overalls out, your orange shirt, a Coors Light, and a Skinner CD, and be a man.
You know what? I think.
Come on.
I don't think Coors Light is the way to go on that one. I think
Maybe
he
a
needs.
Pabst.
I think he needs to go Old Mill Light
Ooh. The elixir of the
or
gods.
Old Milwaukee's Best Light.
Do they
Milwaukee's
still
best.
sell that?
Oh yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah they do.
I don't remember seeing that in the cooler.
Apparently,
Oh, they don't have it cold.
Who needs a cold?
You don't want to do that.
nah. What you do is you carry your cooler in, and you get your that.
Your fixins.
Yeah. And you dump it in the cooler. Then you dump the ice on top of it.
Right.
You know, so it gets cold as you're going out to.
Okay. Well, I'll mark that down. But no, you don't think there's some? I don't need some sort of therapy.
Milwaukee's
because
best in candy corn.
That's therapy enough.
There you go.
You don't think there's something wrong with me?
You need some testosterone shots.
I like jazz. I'm
Are
liking
you-
it right now.
Are you going to become a wine snob now?
Ooh.
I don't think so. No. I mean,
Do you like that Chablis or that Merlot?
What's next? What's next? You're doing jazz, cool jazz.
Yes.
What kind of wine do you drink?
He
Me?
thinks-
I mean, do you drink the sweet,
No,
the
no, no.
semi-sweet,
No.
the semi-dry, or the dry?
Do you like
What?
the Chablis or the Merlot?
on them a lot. I go when we go downtown and eat outside.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
a Merlot would be nice with supper every once
he
in
is
a
a
while.
wine snob.
Yeah.
That is a wine. That's a wine snob drink, man.
No, it isn't.
We'll see if Javalou can put up maybe a 12-pack of
I've got a friend.
Old Milwaukee back
I
there
got a
for
friend lives in Virginia. I talked to him on Sunday. I've known him for 50 years, and he has a group that gets together to taste single malt scotch, and then they blog about it. That's an issue. That's a problem. I'm worried about him. Okay, I don't do
It'd
that
make
kind of
a
stuff.
great show.
We can podcast.
Put it on the AM.
There's one
Put
on
it on the
there.
AM.
How about Bourbon Boys?
I like that.
Bourbon Boys. No, denied. All right, it's that time, don't you think?
Get a couple of drinks in Double D. Be like that WKRP in Cincinnati episode with the state trooper.
Oh, yeah. Where Johnny's getting reaction time is better the more he drinks.
Get a bunk, 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 bunk. Turner never gets a word.
That's by design.
Get a bunk, 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 bunk. Reed makes sure he never could.
Oh, man, that voice.
Get a bunk, 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 bunk.
You know, we need to get back into the studio. It's been a while.
Well, we got a social distance, though.
Yeah, you can't expectorate.
We can lay down tracks, okay?
Okay.
Birthdays today, Ray Charles would be 90 today. He died in 2004 at the age of 73. I thought he would have been older.
Love his rendition of America the Beautiful.
Yeah.
One of the best.
Known as the Genius and Brother Ray by his compadres. He was blinded during his childhood from glaucoma.
Really?
Yeah. Okay. He had sight at one time.
Okay.
His 1960 hit, Georgia on My Mind, the first of 3 career #1 hits on the Billboard Top 100. Frank Sinatra called Ray Charles, quote, the only true genius in show business, end of quote. Ray was a genius in other areas, too. I'll get to that in just a moment, okay? Charles also received the Kennedy Center Honors, the National Medal of Arts. He won 17 Grammy Awards. Ray Charles did.
I can believe it.
His 1960 hit "Georgia on My Mind" was the first of 3, as I said, that he went, and he crossed over into country western.
Oh, yeah.
As well. So I mean, he was significant. He was married twice. Now here's where it gets interesting. Okay, Ray was prolific. Married twice, but he fathered 12 kids by 10 different women.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. He was good at that.
As I said,
He was
prolific.
almost as good as music.
Get a load of this. He held a family luncheon for his 12 children in 2002.
Yeah.
10 of them actually showed up. Okay?
Yeah.
He told them that he was mortally ill and that each had now a bank account with $500,000 in it.
Wow.
So he laid out, what? $5 million.
$500,000 by 12.
Well, no. Yeah, I guess the other 2, the ones that didn't show, still got their $500,000.
I would think so. Well, you know.
Whew. Each,
I can just imagine if they didn't, though. They're sitting there going, man,
Yeah, I wish I would have
should
shown.
have went.
Yeah. He paid it out over 5 years, $100,000 a year over the course of 5 years.
Good for him.
Yeah,
Good for him.
absolutely, absolutely. Well, he had it.
Yeah.
You know, he had it. Bruce Springsteen, the boss, is 71 today.
Mm-hmm.
Leader of the E Street Band, native of the Jersey Shore. He received a lot of critical acclaim in the early 1970s for his albums. Born in the USA. Now, get a load of this. Born in the USA has now been certified 15 times platinum. Can you imagine the money just off
That album?
Yeah, because he wrote and performed.
Mm-hmm.
He met his wife. His wife
Was a backup singer, wasn't she?
Yes, Patty. She was in the band. They have 2 kids. He's not I'm not going to call him a geezer. There's an 11-year age difference
that's
between
not-
him
that's
and his
not
wife.
bad.
That doesn't
No,
really
that's not-
go into the
no.
geezer
I don't know what the
category.
parameters are.
Where
but
is the
I think
geezer
15.
start?
I think
15.
20.
No,
'Cause
I
you
think
know what?
22.
If you have a car and it's 20 years old, it's considered a classic.
Yeah.
I've
Okay.
got
All right.
I've got a 22-year-old pickup truck out front here.
Yeah, but it's a pickup truck. No, I'm just kidding.
So going forward, 20 will be the
20 is the geezer line.
Yeah, I think
Geezer line.
20 is the geezer line. Yeah. I
Okay,
agree.
you're 60 and she's 40.
Yeah.
Usually doesn't turn the other way around, does it? I mean, her being 60 and you
Well, she
being
would
40.
be a cougar.
That would make her a cougar. That's the cougar line.
Yeah.
as well.
Or in California, if you're 30 and she's 10.
No, that's a law problem. That's
Well,
not.
no, it isn't now.
Why?
Well, they passed a law that lowered the.
You're
the age.
kidding me.
No, I don't know what the specifics are, but
Really?
yeah.
All right, Jason Alexander is 61, best known for his role as George Costanza.
Has he played anything else? I mean,
He's
I
been-
know he's been in some other movies.
Oh yeah, he's
but-
been in other movies, and he's his voice. He's also done a lot of Broadway,
Okay.
a lot of performing on Broadway. He also was on. He was on Pretty Woman, the movie.
I do
Remember
remember
that?
that. He played
Yep.
the lawyer of Richard
Philip
Gere.
Stanley was his title or his character's name. He was a comic. He was a gargoyle in this Disney animated feature, The Hunchback of Notre Dame.
A what?
The Hunchback
No,
of
no, what did he play?
He was a gargoyle.
Oh, a gargoyle.
Gargoyle.
What did I say?
Gargoyle.
Gargoyle. Gargoyle. Well, he was a gargoyle.
He's posthumous. Gargoyle.
I'm getting to that.
I think you've gotten past that.
No, I'm not really. I could still mess that up. He's also in the Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. Did you know that?
No.
Yes, he was.
What did he play in that?
I don't know but he was in that, and you and I both watched
yeah,
that.
I don't. Huh.
He's married. He has 2 sons. By the way, on this date, September 23rd in 1846, astronomer Johann Gottfried discovered the planet Neptune.
We're waiting.
Come on. You can do it. Come
We're
on.
waiting. Come on. Where's it next to? Mike?
It's next to Uranus.
It's teed up, ready to go.
I should be above that, don't you think?
Well, you do listen to jazz, and you are a wine snob.
Okay.
Like my grandson talking about when they mentioned a body part or something like that, whether it was a snicker and like.
You knew I was going to do.
Good morning. You're on Morning Coffee.
Yeah, that thing with the age in California, they lowered it to 14 years old.
Oh, you're kidding me.
14.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for the call.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for
I
wearing
appreciate
that.
the information. That's just hard to believe, isn't it?
No.
It is. 1952 on this date, the first pay television sporting event took place. That was the Marciano Walcott fight, seen on 49 theaters. It was not TV.
Oh, in theaters.
Yes.
Okay.
You had to pay to watch it, though. 1952, Nixon gave his checkers speech. Remember?
Yeah.
It was famous. He was vice president at the time. Oh, he was a candidate for vice president.
You can take everything I have except for my dog Checkers.
Because the kids love little checkers. The Jetsons premiered on ABC TV in 1962. Meet George Jetson.
His
Name
wife.
the rest of the family.
His wife,
his
Judy.
boy
Ju.
Elroy.
Daughter, Judy. Jane, his
His
wife.
wife. That's it. There's the lyrics.
Yep.
He worked at Spacely Space Sprockets.
And who was the maid?
Rosie.
Rosie.
Rosie Robot. Yep.
I remember this.
Well, we're cultured, aren't we?
You sure are.
Well, he is anyway.
1999.
Not us, but he is.
1999 is
He
17.
listens to jazz.
That's right. Cool jazz.
I listened to Coleman Hawkins. Write that down. You could like him. I
When
think
he
you
goes to a
Oh, I'm
restaurant,
sure I probably
when he goes
could.
to a restaurant now, they ask him for a name. It's going to be Coleman Hawkins.
Yeah.
It's my alias.
Mine's Atticus Finch.
There you go. 1999, a 17-month-old
I'm
girl.
Shecky McFarland.
There you go.
17-month-old girl fell 230 feet from the suspension bridge in North Vancouver, British Columbia. The girl had bruises but no broken limbs
Wow.
from the fall onto a rocky ledge.
Wow.
Yeah, wow. 1952.
Counting her blessings.
1952, Hank Williams did his last recording session. The original
Yeah.
Hank Williams. 1956, Mickey Dolenz began his television career on NBC's Circus Boy series. He later became a member of the Monkees.
I don't remember.
You don't remember Circus Boy?
I don't remember that either.
1967.
Was there a monkey? I bet there was a monkey involved.
I don't know.
Yeah, Mickey Dolenz. 1967, People Are Strange, released by The Doors.
Yep.
In
How true.
1969, it was reported by the London Daily Mirror that Paul McCartney was dead. That was the first time that rumor was floated
It's
around.
been floated around a couple of times.
Okay, Ken Odie's here. And, interesting. What's your favorite? The Carnaby Square question of the day. And, of course, everybody knows that Carnaby Square is the fashion. You know, when you talk about downtown businesses, by the way, I did order my chili and my chicken noodle soup from Simply Enough this morning.
Yeah, we heard.
On air, I did.
We heard.
Carnaby Square.
It's not chicken noodle soup. It's chicken and noodles.
What's the difference?
Well, it's how you place them in the...
Well, chicken noodle soup is a soup.
Yeah.
Chicken and noodles
It's a little
is
thicker.
an entree.
Yeah, it's an entry. It's a little thicker.
You should know that,
Like chicken and
Mr.
dumplings.
Jazz.
Yeah. They'll teach you that cool jazz school.
I'm going to get my quart. I'm going to sit on my porch and I'm going to look for Neptune.
Which is where? Right next to
We just don't want to see it. We just don't want to see a moon.
My favorite season of the year. Well, we'll be talking about yours. The Carnaby Square question of the day, the fashion leader in downtown Fairfield. 2,800 people saw it, and we're going to tell you about the answers when we come back on Morning Coffee. Stay here.
Fall. There are so many reasons to the season. Carnaby Square offers the best fashions in comfy, casual, and contemporary looks. The Carnaby girls invite you to browse or let them walk you through their fall collections and Brighton's new handbags and jewelry collections for 2020. Ask about their Brighton handbag trade-in days September 11th through September 24th. Don't forget to like Carnaby Square on Facebook and join them for Trending Thursdays live at 7 p.m.
Jerome here from Main Street Shop Fairfield. You know, we've been selling Skagmores for 20-some-odd years now, and the most common feedback I get from our customers is they just don't dread mowing anymore. Some even say they now look forward to mowing, the poor souls. But for the rest of us, we say mowing doesn't suck anymore. We even get a feeling of great power as we plow through our yards. And a great-looking lawn, well, that doesn't suck either. Actually, all of us are really glad we got our Skag lawnmowers. Really glad. We are Main Street Shop Fairfield, and we sell those happy Skags. Wow! Zoom!
Hi, this is Bill Stevens with another time capsule quiz. Which month and year was it when San Francisco Mayor George Moscone was gunned down by a former city official? Former basketball star Bill Bradley was elected to the U.S. Senate. Jim Rice and Dave Parker were picked as baseball's MVPs. Bobby Orr retired from hockey.
My leg cannot handle playing. I'm disappointed.
We said farewell to Norman Rockwell, Gene Tunney, and the Reverend Jim Jones and his 900 followers in Jonestown, Guyana. Meanwhile, here's what the radio is serving up.
And you don't bring me flowers. How you gonna see me now? Don't throw it all away on love. Back in New York, ooh, for the life I'm alive again. I will be in love with you. She's my best friend's girl. I can see it.
Have we stumped you? Well, the answer and a chunk of the top song from the month and year are coming up.
The influenza season is fast approaching. Because vaccine-induced immunity may fade over the duration of the influenza season, it is important that the influenza vaccine not be given too early. For optimal immunity, influenza vaccinations should be completed by the end of October. Call 618-842-4470 to schedule your influenza vaccination at the Fairfield Community Health Center.
November 1978.
Chic and Le Freak, the top song of November 1978. This is Bill Stevens for tcapsule.com. Back soon with another time capsule.
At Jackie's Hidden Treasures, you never know what you'll find. Pick up a certificate at the Big Deal Store for incredible savings. There's always something new at Jackie's Hidden Treasures on the Square in Sisney.
No, that's got to be retired, doesn't it?
Yeah,
already?
I think so.
Gale Sayers, the Kansas Comet, the pro football legend,
Youngest guy to ever be elected to the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
True.
has just died.
Yeah.
Just got notice on my
What
the wire.
What we were talking about is his number 4. If it's not retired by the Bears, it needs to be. Should have been already.
I'm sure it is.
probably is.
That and Butkus is what, 51?
51.
And
Peyton's
Walter Payton, 34.
I don't know if the Galloping Ghost had a number, did he?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure they had numbers on that.
3.5.
Anyway.
That's too bad.
Former SIU athletic director.
Yes.
That's where you met him, right?
Yes, that's where I met him.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't meet him at SIU. Met him at a high school down
Where he
south.
was visiting.
Where he was visiting.
Gale Sayers, dead at the age of 77, right? That's what I thought you said. Yeah. All right, that's a shame. Well,
What a great man.
a very elegant man.
Yes.
Well spoken, just a good guy. I mean, of
Yeah.
course, every guy has seen Brian's song and sobbed
The
through
original.
it. The original, not the that was
Remake.
second. The remake was horrible. All right, the question of the day.
Brian's song doesn't have anything to do with Gale Sayers.
Yeah, it does.
Sure, it does.
It does?
Yeah, he was his best friend.
That's okay.
Who?
Brian
I
Pickle
didn't
was best
realize
friend.
that. So.
Yep.
Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah.
And
Now I
Billy
remember.
D.
Yeah.
Billy D.
Billy
Williams.
D. Williams.
Okay.
And Brian Piccolo was
James Conner.
James Conner.
Karma Square question of the day. What's your favorite season of the year and why? We had 2,800 people see this, and we had all kinds of, I would say the predominant, you say first.
Fall.
Yeah, me too. What about you?
Fall.
Yeah.
Because of football.
Yep.
Or lack thereof.
Yeah. Football.
There's a,
and the weather.
What about,
that
what did you say,
had.
Tom?
Number 40. He's
Number 40.
40,
Yes,
yep.
that's Gale Sayers, number 40. And it was retired.
Okay.
Your refereeing buddy, Bill Book, weighed in on this. He said, fall, love the harvest. It means football. At least it used to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's true.
Now, planting is going to mean football this next year.
What?
Yep.
You're going to be getting ready for planting.
Oh,
when
yeah.
Football
Yeah,
starts.
absolutely. Yeah.
I don't feel confident.
Yeah, I'm not confident either.
I saw where every other Midwestern state.
Yeah, there's one dot right there. Boom,
Yep.
and it's Illinois.
Minnesota just approved
Sure
bringing
did.
football back.
Really?
Although
High
I
school
think
football, we
for
should say.
here, it's probably too late
I think you're right.
to pull the trigger on this.
I-
Oh,
Yeah.
the governor's not going to do
Well,
it.
I mean,
No,
if
but
you
I
pull the
mean-
trigger right now, we're still at a minimum 2 weeks away
Mm-hmm.
from starting. I mean, you'll be into second week of October
Yeah. No.
before you even get the first game done. I mean, you're going to be looking at
They're practicing.
mid-November.
They're
before-
practicing right now.
Oh, they're
We're
practicing.
doing contact.
You're looking at mid-November before the season is going to end, and then you got playoffs.
Some of these, mostly, lots of fall. Cassandra said fall because it's absolutely beautiful. Nina says fall. I love the colors. Everybody's looking forward to the colors. We're only a couple weeks away, right? You think? And they could be good this year. You know,
Well, I think we need a rain, and then the temperature drop, and then that really makes the
Okay.
colors pop. I think.
Mary said summer because she likes to go swimming. So she's a hare in this soup, so to speak.
Hair in your chicken and noodles.
There's no difference between chicken noodles and chicken and noodles. I'm not going to bite on that. Jeremy
There
says
is
fall.
a difference.
Difference.
There is a
Connie
difference.
says I love fall. I'm not going to bite.
Chicken noodle soup, you use chicken broth.
Right.
Chicken and noodles, you use cream of chicken soup.
You're the guy that told me you could fix the window in my pickup truck.
Hey, did your window go up a little bit?
It didn't go up. You're begging for rain here, and my window would have been down. I would have had to do a plastic over the side of the vehicle thing.
I gave you that thought. Did you get it fixed, by the way?
I did.
Okay. See?
It took care of me at Le Mans.
I bet all they did was...
No, they didn't. They had the motor was broke. They had to go find one and put it in. Amy says, I love them all, but winter Could be shorter. I'm with you on that.
What winter? We don't have winter anymore.
Yeah, sure we do.
Can't imagine what Mary John said.
Mary John is
She's
in here.
Oh, yeah, she is. I guarantee you she
I know
replied.
she's in here.
Winter. She's a winter person.
I think you're right. Judy says spring. There were a few springs in this. Gordy says spring. You know, she likes. He likes it. Let me see. I think Mary John is in here.
Mm-hmm.
Brandy says summer. Diana says summer. Doug, and you'll know who Doug is when I say this. The time between summer and fall, cool, crisp mornings and afternoons that are warm, but not blazing hot. I'm surprised it didn't mention harvest, Doug Anderson.
Okay.
Here it is. Here's Mary John. Here's Mary John.
Winter.
Winter. You can always put on more clothes. Let it snow. No,
Now, see,
ma'am.
And see, there's a question, too. We always talk about songs that are sung at Christmas time, but really aren't Christmas songs.
Let it snow, let it snow.
Let
Yeah.
it snow. That's not
Well,
really a
the
Christmas
winter
song.
You never hear it any other
That's
time,
a
do you?
winter song.
Yeah, but nobody's going to play
How about
that.
Winter Wonderland?
Winter
Same
Wonderland. Yeah, there you go.
Let's not go off on Christmas here now. We just started talking about Halloween. Boy, did the Mayor Pro Tem get through that quick last night. This is the way it's going to be.
I decree that we will trick or treat.
He didn't dither.
I love Halloween.
Oh, I do too.
Don't get me
Halloween
there.
is-
Let's
is-
get some degree of normalcy back.
Yeah, well, I agree. I would agree with you on that. Greg says winter. Love the snow and playing in it. Well, Greg, you can have it.
Yeah.
There's another fall.
I'm ready for, my dream is 3 foot of snow at one time.
And then
I
you get
want
it
to
over.
see 3 foot of snow fall in one snowstorm.
Then you want it to go away the next day.
No.
Or you like for it to stay.
I'd
For
like for it to
Remember
stay
the
for a
blizzards we had in like 77 and 78? That in the middle of Maine and Delaware, they didn't have a place to go with the snow, so they piled it up. There was like a pyramid of snow all the way down Maine and Delaware.
And you could go on either side of it.
Yeah.
Yes.
I remember
One
going
lane.
I remember going to school
Crazy.
in that blizzard. Getting on the bus in that blizzard
It's nuts.
down south.
Now, if it even looks like snow, why it's
It's canceled.
canceled, which I understand. Liabilities.
Of course, in those days, we went to school, 3 foot, 4 foot of snow on the ground, uphill, coming and going.
Mm-hmm. All kinds of wild animals.
Yeah.
Claire says she likes spring. Everything is coming to life. Susan likes fall because she likes building a fire in the fire pit
Yep.
every night.
Yep.
And I do
Okay,
too.
yeah.
You've got sort of a pit going
I
up
do.
back there, don't you?
I got 2 pits.
Yeah.
Pit eye.
Pit
All
times
right.
two.
Well, I could go on and on. We've got spring and fall. Love the temps. Summer and spring. Love the warm weather. So some people have done combinations here. Tommy says summer, hot tennis courts, tournament season, free sun. There you go. There you
Free
go.
Sun? Did he say
Free sun.
Free sun. Free.
I
Sun.
didn't realize that
It was paid elsewhere.
that you had to buy it somewhere.
Here's a
Maybe that's
pretty.
what Illinois hasn't figured out how to tax that yet.
Here's a really pretty interesting story. Now, let me tell you this story. This is from Pendleton, Indiana. An Indiana woman is facing murder charges. Now, this is not normally a funny thing, okay, but I'm just telling you this. Okay, so you take it for what it's worth. In the death of her husband, 50-year-old David Fouts of Pendleton was found dead in a ditch earlier this year before an autopsy determined that he had died from the consumption of poisonous fungi, mushrooms. Okay? Investigators searched the phone records of his wife, Katrina, and they discovered several Google searches, including deadly mushrooms, 1, Indiana homicide laws, 2, 3, crime of passion law in Indiana, and 4, how to pass a lie detector test.
Not looking good, dear.
Do you remember anyway, so that, you remember the old story about the the poison mushrooms?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was Foster Brooks, wasn't it?
No. It
What was
was it Rodney Dangerfield?
I don't know. I thought it was Foster Brooks.
I
don't know.
If you haven't heard, I'm not going
Yeah.
Just look at Google. Google poison mushroom story.
3 husbands dead.
Yeah, but make sure your husband doesn't die.
Yeah.
Or your wife doesn't die.
Yeah, really. And don't be looking it up on it. But anyway, first husband dies. How did he die? He died from poison mushrooms. Oh, really? How'd the second husband die? Poison mushrooms. The third husband, how'd he die? Well, he blunt force object hit him in the head. Well, why is that? Well, he wouldn't eat the poison mushrooms. But there you go. I did it in 15 seconds.
That was impressive.
Thanks. Yeah. Okay, let's see here.
That was almost as funny as Neptune. Where it's next to. Where's it at?
It's Buddy in the solar system. I'm not going there. By the way, a man in Illinois, Sullivan, Illinois, is today.
Little theater.
He's right today. He is.
What a great venue.
Celebrating happy birthday to Richard Nixon's sandwich. Steve Jenny celebrated 60 years since he decided to snag a half-eaten meal by then, and who would become later the president, Richard Nixon. Nixon was visiting the town of Sullivan in 1960 when he was running against JFK. He did not finish his buffalo chicken sandwich. Jenny grabbed it and has kept it in his freezer ever since. The Nixon sandwich.
Got a COA on that.
He was on The Tonight Show with the Nixon sandwich in 1988. Anyway, he still has it.
Yeah.
It's still frozen.
Can he thaw it out and reheat it?
I don't know.
By the way, he also has a signed paper plate from Steve Martin, the same guy.
Okay.
I don't know if he ate off the paper plate or if he ate the Nixon sandwich off the paper plate. But can you imagine? I got him on the Tonight Show.
Yeah.
Not a bad deal, huh? I'm going to come over. Hey, Steve, I'm going to come over. Can I see the Nixon sandwich?
Look at that.
He'd probably show it to you.
At least half of it. Yeah, what would happen if you lost that? All right. So there's all kinds of interesting other news. It was a pretty hot summer out west. Phoenix set a record for the hottest summer ever. I was talking to...
Yeah, but it's dry heat.
Yeah.
Let me tell you
So's
something.
an oven.
When it's...
But you don't crawl inside the oven.
Gosh.
The mean high temperature was just below 109 degrees in Phoenix.
That is pretty mean.
Yeah, that is a mean temperature.
The other thing that I was going to tell you about, NASA now has announced a $29 billion plan to land the first man and the first woman and the next man on the moon.
Okay.
I don't know if they're going as a couple.
Are they going to the planet next to Neptune as well? What planet is that?
Why are we going to the moon again?
Because we can't get to Uranus.
Set you up for that one, didn't it? But
What?
But
oh my! I entertain myself without anybody at all around.
All you got to do is think about
just
that.
imagine how clever you would be if you didn't listen to cool jazz.
I know.
Well, I don't know if it's cool jazz.
He's going to come in here these days with a little beret on, going like Maynard Krebs,
and a turtleneck sweater,
like Maynard Krebs,
and a turtleneck sweater,
black turtleneck sweater, and sandals. It'll
Roman
be awful.
sandals. Roman
It'll be
sandals.
awful.
I enjoy it. There's I don't know why. I'm getting up there. What's happened? What switch has turned in my brain that allowed me to like jazz after not liking it for all of my life? There's something going on there.
It's a chemical imbalance in your brain. You're a doctor. Figure it out.
I'm not a medical doctor. and I don't play one on the radio.
I think that fall has had some last.
Oh, you think that was? Did you hear this morning's farm report?
Again?
No.
Okay.
No, I mean it's hunting season starting next Thursday.
Yeah.
Okay, and I've already got 2 stands built that are palatial.
Fall proof?
I wouldn't say that because I could fall.
Okay.
There's still a staircase that I could fall on the way up or down. But 2 of them, they're out there. They're ready for the end of next week. And they were talking, though, that they were talking about falls.
Yeah, because archery season
starts on
I saw
October
a
1st.
cartoon on Facebook. Guy called and he says, "Hey," he said, "I've fallen out of my tree stand." He said, "I've fallen out of my main tree stand." The guy said, "Where is it? I'll come and get you." He goes, "Never mind. I'm good."
Don't want anybody to know where that is.
Secret.
Dick Tracy trivia.
Dick Tracy trivia.
Oh, this
Say that
could be
to me.
interesting. Go ahead.
All right. Here we go.
Right here on the Big Show.
What U.S. cartoonist created Dick Tracy in 1931?
Okay.
Number 2, what American city is the city? Is in Dick Tracy, what's it based on? What city?
Okay.
City is never mentioned by name, but suburbs are.
Yeah.
Who is Dick Tracy's longtime sweetheart and eventual wife? Number 4, who starred as Dick Tracy in the 1990 movie?
I know that one.
Then number 5, who was Dick Tracy's superior? Number 6, what color was Dick Tracy's hat and trench coat?
Know that.
Number 7, which of the following is not a Dick Tracy villain? Prune face, mumbles, freckles, and flat top.
Got
Number
that.
8, what did Dick Tracy always say when he signed off the police radio? Number 9, what did Dick Tracy wear on his wrist? It was not a Rolex. Number 10, what 2 famous actors turned down the role of Dick Tracy? And number 11, one of Tracy's associates is named Gomez. What is his first name?
Okay. We'll have the answers. Stay right here. And don't look into the sky at that planet next to Neptune. Later.
Barnard Soil Service of Wayne City would like to take this opportunity to wish all farmers a safe harvest season. Barnard Soil Service is 3 generations serving you with knowledge, service, and products at a competitive value. Barnard Soil Service, Wayne City.
All-terrain vehicles, ATVs, are popular for work and recreation on many farms and ranches. Unfortunately, according to the National Safety Council, there are increasing reports of accidents with serious injuries and even deaths. Most of these accidents can be attributed to improper use of the ATV. Hello everyone, I'm Cindy Young with Brownfield with this Farm Safety and Health Week message. An ATV is not a toy. Children should not be allowed to operate an ATV without special training and then should only be allowed to operate one that is size appropriate. ATVs are not made for multiple riders. You should wear appropriate riding gear. Do not operate the ATV on streets, highways, or paved roads. Make sure tires are aired up and wheels in good condition. Make sure the controls and cable are operational. An ATV can be a great tool on the farm, but improper use can be deadly. I'm Cindy Young with Brownfield.
TOC Direct Media is your source for agribusiness and community information. Up-to-date local weather 7 days a week, and when the community needs support, we're there to help. Be safe this harvest season and keep listening to TOC Radio.
It's here. The Big Deal Store is online and waiting for you to shop and buy gift certificates to local businesses. Go to your station's website, WFIWradio.com, and click on Big Deals. Here you'll find dozens of gift certificates for places like Three Chicks Fudgery, Act Tire and Auto, Boyd Furniture and Mattress Center, and Bullard's Farm Market and Bakery. You can shop 24 hours a day and save tons of money in the process. But you better hurry. You never know how long each deal will last.
It's National Farm Safety and Health Week. Your County Farm Bureau reminds you to use extra caution during this busy harvest season. Every farmer plays a role in providing the food, fiber, and fuel that we need to work and live. Their health and safety are important to all of us.
What's Going On is brought to you by Wayne White County's Electric Cooperative in Fairfield, who remind you that hybrid water heaters are the most energy-efficient way to maintain hot water for your home. If you are a Wayne White Electric customer and you purchase a hybrid electric water heater, you can get a $500 incentive rebate check from Wayne White. Learn more about this rebate online at waynewhitecoop.com. Here's what's going on Saturday, September 26th. The Henna House Museum will have its annual pumpkin painting event. All children ages pre-K and up are welcome to attend and paint their own pumpkins from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. while supplies last. The event is free, but donations to cover expenses will be gladly accepted. And the Village of Wayne City will have their fall town-wide rummage sales on Friday and Saturday, October 2nd and 3rd. Call the Village Hall by Tuesday, September 29th at 895-2241 to be put on the list. The list will be made available at local businesses and at the Village Hall on Wednesday, September 30th, so call today to get your name on the list. The number again is 895-2241.
Your Classic Hits Fairfield area weather forecast. Cloudy skies today, high 72. Mostly cloudy tonight, low 50. Partly cloudy, 72 tomorrow. The outlook for Friday, mostly sunny, high 80. Sunny and 85 on Saturday, and for Sunday, mostly sunny, high 88. Overnight low was 50. Yesterday's high, 79. Currently, humidity is at 93%. Winds are calm, and the pressure at 30.12. Partly cloudy, 55 right now at the WFIW studios east of Fairfield. Radar is clear this morning. No precipitation showing up anywhere in the area.
Ooh, we're back. I feel good because I think I got one of these answers right. That was ruminating.
Are we ready, crime fighters?
We are ready to go.
I have a photograph at home of a certain sergeant with the sheriff's department in his Dick Tracy outfit.
Oh, there was such an animal?
Yes.
Huh.
That was a big deal then. It was right in his wheelhouse when he was about 10 years old, something like that. All right. Number one, what U.S. cartoonist created Dick Tracy in 1931?
I'm going to say that was Al Cap.
No? I don't know.
Old Chester Gould. You know Chet, don't you?
Yeah, Chet Gould.
Chet Gould, yeah, down Pond Creek.
What American city is the city in Dick Tracy? What's it based on?
New York, isn't it?
Yeah, Chicago.
Chicago.
Yeah,
It's never mentioned by name, but the suburbs are.
All right.
Who is Dick Tracy's longtime sweetheart and eventual wife?
Tess? True Blood? No?
Close.
Tess True Blood. Are you talking about Underdog?
No.
Pure Polly, Purebred?
Yeah. No, Tess, right?
Tess Trueheart.
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 Okay.
Good job.
Yeah. I'll give you that one.
Good.
For what that's worth. For prize money.
I'm going to need it.
All right, number 4. Who starred as Dick Tracy in the 1990 movie?
How about Warren Beatty?
Yeah, Warren Beatty.
No.
No?
Yeah, it was.
No, okay. That's the one I was trying to figure
co-starred
out.
with Warren Beatty? Who played Tess in that movie?
Madonna.
Yeah.
Breathless. Was it Breathless? What was her name?
What?
What was her name? What was her name in the? What was her character? Breathless Mahoney.
I thought she played Tess.
I thought she played Tess as well.
No, she didn't play Tess.
No, she didn't.
No.
I think it might have been Breathless then.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Who was Dick Tracy's superior?
Nobody was his superior.
I don't
He had
know.
a boss.
No, I have no idea.
Chief Brandon.
Okay, I wouldn't have known that.
What color was Dick Tracy's hat and trench coat?
Kind of a yellow mustard color, wasn't it?
Yellow.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yellow.
All right. Which of the following is not a Dick Tracy villain? Prune face, Mumbles, Freckles, and Flat Top.
I'm going to go with Freckles.
I'm going with Flat Top.
Freckles.
Oh, it is Freckles. Okay.
All right. Number 8. What did Dick Tracy always say when he signed off the police radio?
Over and out.
That's what I wrote down.
Part of it. I said something before that.
Tracy, over and out?
Nope. 6-2 and even, over and out.
6-2 and even, over and out.
I don't know what that meant.
I don't
but-
even know what that means either.
All right. What did Dick Tracy wear on his wrist?
It was a two-way radio, right?
Two-way wrist radio.
Yeah.
What 2 famous actors turned down the role of Dick Tracy? If you know this, that's
Yeah, okay. So, I mean, if Warren Beatty got it, think about some other guy that was like, how about George Hamilton or...
no, he's working on his tan.
how about Tommy Lee Jones?
Nope. Good guess.
How about the guy that played Magnum PI?
Tom Selleck?
Tom Selleck.
No.
Okay, well, let's look into the peanut gallery, see if they got any ideas. Any ideas?
Breathless Mahoney.
Okay.
Yeah.
No,
Apparently
doesn't appear
not.
No.
Robert De Niro and Jack Nicholson.
Jack Nicholson, I understand. Robert De Niro, that's a different take on it.
Yeah.
All right, number 11.
Would have been a little darker, maybe, if you.
One of Tracy's associates is named Gomez. What is his first name?
Adams.
Your brain went where mine did. We're thinking too much alike
Adams.
lately.
Pedro.
Nope. Go-Go. Dick Tracy calling Go-Go Gomez.
Okay.
Calling Go-Go
Gomez.
Gomez.
Okay.
Oh.
Si, Senor Tracy.
I was just
Was
looking.
that's all I got.
It's like that little guy that used to be on Quick Draw McGraw.
Yes.
Hey, Quick
Bubba
Straw.
Louie. That was Bubba Louie.
Yeah.
Bubba Louie. Hall of Famer, I just got this. Hall of Famer Gale Slayers, who made his mark as one of the NFL's best. And he retired after only 7 years, if I'm not mistaken.
He had some serious knee issues.
Mm-hmm.
Best all-purpose running back, and he wasn't that big, quite honestly. Died at 77 today. Nicknamed the Kansas Comet, considered among the best open field runners. He was instinctive.
Guys like that at that level of talent see things
that we don't see.
Like they know where that linebacker's
Coming
gonna go.
from.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like they've got eyes everywhere.
This is sad. Relatives of Sayers had said that he had been diagnosed with dementia. In March of 2017, his wife died, and, it was downhill from there for him. Anyway, that's significant news, I thought. I'm not a Bear fan. I wasn't a Bear fan growing up. I unfortunately followed the football Cardinals, which that in itself is a sad story about my childhood. But you couldn't do anything but respect and find, especially with the movie, a great.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, the movie's.
What other movie makes you cry?
Oh,
how about Old Yeller?
Pride of the Yankees.
Yeah, Old Yeller.
Huh? Yeah. What's the one with Kevin Costner? I always
Field of Dreams.
when he can we
Want to have
pitch
a
and
catch?
catch? I'm gonna catch. Oh, that get all messed up there.
How about Mars Attacks? That made me cry because I paid money to go see that.
Oh, you did?
I did.
Is that the one where they played the Slim Whitman music to be able to make the Martians' heads blow up?
I don't know. Yes, I think it is. Stupid.
I think Jack Nicholson's in that too.
Dumbest
isn't
movie I've ever seen.
All right. Well, we really appreciate you being here. The great
Glad to be here.
provocateur here today, and we'll be back tomorrow. Tom, you backing over that seat, and we'll do something else tomorrow. Stay right here.
Alexa, play WFIW.
It's time for classic hits from WFIW.
The proud voice of the Fairfield Mules and the leader in southeastern Illinois sports. This is WFIW FM Fairfield, Illinois, 104.9.
Time now for the news, brought to you by Boyd Furniture and Mattress Center in downtown Wayne City. They have a large selection of power sofas, love seats, and recliners. Ask about free financing.
Fox News, I'm Chris Foster. Judge Ruth Bader Ginsburg's casket is at the Supreme Court for a private memorial, then 2 days of public visitation at the court. Her replacement would be President Trump's third Supreme Court appointment, and he tells supporters in Pennsylvania,
the appointment of a United States Supreme Court justice was much more important to the voters than I thought, and they're right.
West Virginia Democrat Joe Manchin on Fox and Friends says since a justice has never been replaced this close to a presidential election,
it's a tough situation. We should be waiting, and if I use the words of all my colleagues, Republican colleagues with Merrick Garland, let the people decide.
Garland was President Obama's nominee in 2016, denied a vote by Republicans in an election year. Senator John McCain's widow, Cindy, a Republican, endorses Joe Biden for president. President Trump tweets, "I hardly know Cindy McCain, never a fan of John." America's listening to Fox News.
I'm Jeff Vaughn with today's news headlines. The Fairfield City Council met last night and set salaries for the incoming mayor, city clerk, and aldermen. Effective May 1st, the mayor will see a salary increase from $43,000 to $50,000 with a $1,200 liquor commissioner stipend. The council felt the previous salary was too low for the time required to do the job. The Wayne County Health Department says the county is at risk of repeating its 2010 outcome and losing out on over $2.5 million in federal funding due to undercounting in the census. The census was set to wind down at the end of the month, and it may be complete